What's up? What's up? What's up? Episode 9? Episode 10?
Episode 10.
Is it episode 10? If it is, then we
I
have...
have no idea.
Oh, what are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing, buddy?
Oh, you funny fellow. You thought
I
you could
had
slip
to
that
do
one
it.
past me.
No, that was very intentional. That was programmed. They programmed me. The liberals in charge of the government programmed me, and now I'm addicted to vaping.
Damn.
Yep. Joe Biden injected in my vein.
What was the turning point? What happened?
I don't know, dude. I was just sitting there one day. I was kind of hungry. I was like, what if instead of going and eating a decadent sandwich,
Oh my god.
I just inhaled some vapors?
That does not sound good.
So I finished up my set at the gym, and then I went to a 7-Eleven and I bought a Juul because that's all they sell.
Right. Did you you like it?
It's all right. It's something. It fucks with my head a little bit.
Yeah.
Puts me in a weird headspace where I want to kill myself. And now I understand what it's like to be a teenager and be addicted to this shit. Because I basically have the brain balance of like a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like at a calorie deficit all the time.
Yeah.
Like in the Juul.
Just like thinking about boys.
Thinking about boys.
Yeah. And like waving my legs in the air while I'm laying on my stomach on my bed, you know, like answering the phone
Yeah.
or whatever they do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how you're
That type of
recording this
baby.
right now, right?
Yeah, I'm sitting on
Flinging
my
those
stomach,
around.
wiggling my legs. Yeah, back and forth. It's awesome. That's the way to live.
Wow.
I don't know, man. These kids these days are in trouble.
I don't blame you, man.
This is way too much for me, by the way. The nicotine they gave me, whatever it was, the little pod, this shit hurts.
Ooh, that's
It's a
not
lot
good.
of work.
Yeah, those are pretty strong, huh? Those are like the smoker assistance ones.
Yeah. Yeah. These are those fucking drug addicts, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll probably be off of it before the end of the month.
It's one of those things where it's like it affects everybody different, but at least for me it's like, you know, I've never felt like an addiction. You know, it's always like
Right.
pick it up for a couple weeks and then stop for a few
Yeah.
months, and it's like, whatever.
I think we have good brains like that. They're not developed for long-term addiction.
Maybe, yeah. Well, we'll
Just
see about
short-term.
that. We'll see when we do the
When the hard 30s roll around. and we're
spoonkid
fucking-
business trip where we
Yeah.
you know,
Our hair's falling
shoot
out.
up heroin.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
But yeah, man, that's yeah. I've been you know, I recently got one for a little while.
Mhm.
You know, I've
had one in
never
Pie
got,
Town.
I've never, yeah. So I got one in Pie Town, and then I didn't have one for 2 months. I just sometimes get those. I don't like the Juul one because then it's like you have like a commitment, you know. Because then it's like you get the pods.
Okay, yeah, so you got to get through the pod or something
well,
like that?
no, like when you're done with it, you still have this device just looking at you.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
You want the disposables.
Yeah, so it's like I throw it away, and it's like I don't think about it.
They just didn't sell them. I have to go to like a store to
Yeah,
buy
gas
one.
stations don't generally have them.
Fucking
And
stupid.
then, you know, you got the Juul there, man. When you run out of pods, you're gonna be looking at that thing. He's gonna be eyeing you down.
Yeah, this $27 device is like absurdly expensive.
It's kind of absurdly
Stick.
cheap when you really think. I mean, that's pretty.
I guess
That's
27.
it's not really
bucks.
that many bucks for like a vaporizing device. I guess.
$27. What am I?
Absurdly
what am I, Elon
expensive. Like,
Musk?
what did you? What it should be $5?
I guess.
That's like a phone charger price.
I want. Yeah. Well, I associate them as much with like kids as I do like a bag of candy.
Right.
You know? So if they can't go,
I think
pick
kids
these up for-
probably vape more than they eat candy now.
Well, yeah, they've switched out.
When I went
But if
trick
they
or
can't run to
treating
the
last
store-
year, they were giving those out.
If they can't pull their socks up to their knees and run happily and joyfully to the corner store and use their hay pennies to buy a vape, I don't know
Right.
what kind of world we're living in.
It's all about freedom.
Yeah.
Let the
And
kids
they're
do
wearing
it,
like
man.
overalls, like shorts overalls. Are like, yippee! I get to vape.
Waving their
Funny
feet in
little
the air.
guys. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, but no, it's fun, man.
yeah, what happens in like
spent the
20
last,
years if it's like, oh, we found out that like it just puts holes in your lungs? What about then? Then what?
I'll be dead long before then, my friend.
I think I'll be all right.
going
I'll have like
soon.
one hole,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I'll have one. I'll take one. But no, I've been the last 2 days. Let me silence my phone. How unprofessional. The last 2 days I've spent unironically vaping and playing Fortnite.
Oh my god, really?
Yes, I've like
You've regressed.
I've
That
regressed
sounds
so
kind of
hard.
nice though. Have you been enjoying Fortnite?
Dude, Fortnite is fucking
Dude,
awesome.
isn't it? Oh my god, I'm glad you said that because I played it
No.
recently, and I was like, this is
Yeah.
so much fun.
I was playing with like Bogman and Float and Dan
Uh,
and Obama. It was fucking awesome.
it's a lot of
Dude,
fun, dude.
they got this Spider-Man shit right now. You can Spider-Man
Yup.
around. They got the sniper.
You
Oh,
go to the
dude.
like Daily Bugle with the spider webs you
The
jump
Daily
on.
Bugle. Yeah. And fucking Float. Float, it was pissing me off. He's going, yeah, you know what? I haven't played in a while. I don't know very much about Fortnite. And then every single game, he's like server wiping. And he's like, yeah, you know, I just,
He's playing it coy, dude. He's a little Fortnite.
he's playing it coy.
Fortnite
And then
boy.
at the end, he wraps up and he goes, man, I have 850 hours on Fortnite.
Come on.
And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You have 850 hours on Fortnite. And you're sitting here this whole fucking time being like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. And then
That's bad, man.
and he's like, what? It's not that much. I'm like,
That's a lot of hours.
that's so many
Especially
hours.
if he hasn't played it in years.
Yeah, he's like, I haven't played since season 3 or whatever. Fuck off, man. You know what you're doing.
Fortnite's great. I was playing, I don't know, maybe like a month ago. I hopped on for a little bit
Yeah.
with like one of my friends in real life. And he's like a, he's an Xbox guy or something.
All right.
And like I don't, I guess you can just join people's lobbies. And like the kid from our Fortnite video a while back just joined my
Jack Bauer
lobby.
Actual?
No, the other one.
The other one. The one that wasn't
like
this funny.
like Sneaking Strand 8, or I don't know
Yeah.
what his name was, but Leaning Chair 73. I don't know what it was, but he joined up and he's like, "Hi guys." I'm like, "Hey man, how you doing?" He's like, "Can I bring my friend?" So these like 2 10-year-olds joined our lobby, and we just played with them, and then
And he knew who you were at that point.
yeah, but his friend didn't. He had this like, I think this kid's like maybe 12, but he had a friend who said he was 8.
Oh my god.
And his friend like was playing with, and his like dad was in the background, like on the piano,
Yeah.
like talking to like he could hear us, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm playing the new Beethoven."
the
Not
new
the new
Beethoven.
Beethoven.
Beethoven
He's
just dropped.
playing the new Beethoven just dropped, and he was just like talking to us. It was an oddly like wholesome experience, but I also like had to hold back the urge to like say something really funny
Yeah.
because there's like a
You
father
can't
and
let dad
small
hear it. He'll never let
child.
him play Fortnite again, dude.
I know, but I'm like, how the hell has this kid made it this far in pubs like
Yeah.
without some kid just screaming,
Yeah.
you know? But
Yeah.
no, I think Fortnite is gonna come back.
It's awesome. And
I mean, I think it is back. I think it hasn't left.
yeah, it's never going away. And you know those poor people working at Fortnite having to pump out the Spider-Man arms in like a month.
Oh,
I mean, they
yeah.
probably want to kill themselves. I mean, they are not
Oh
in good shape.
man,
But
get
their
those out.
sacrifice equals fun Fortnite.
Fun for like 1 hour
Yeah,
a month.
for an hour a month of Fortnite.
It gets old quick, dude. I play like 2 games and I'm
Yeah, I'm
off.
not excited. I think we played like 4 hours last night uninterrupted. Like
Oh, dude,
the sun was up when we started.
it's gonna take a couple months to regenerate that.
Nah, I hope not. I'm gonna try and get on like right after this podcast. That's what I want to do.
Really?
Yeah, right after this.
Oh my goodness! All right, I might run a couple games. I'm
Yeah,
feeling
yeah.
it.
So that's
So
gonna
that's
be
where
awesome.
we're at.
That's where we're at with Fortnite.
How's the break? Are you like enjoying yourself?
You know, I'm dreading going back, but also I lack the order, so I need it to live.
What do you mean?
I think if I'm like a purposeless automaton, like drifting from like hobby to hobby, I'm gonna kill myself. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I think like you gotta have some.
yeah,
I found that too. I was like, let me take a break like a
I
while
gotta have
ago.
an
I was like,
anchor.
without any sort of obligations at all, you're like a paper just
Yeah.
flying around.
Yeah, so I'm not
Take
as
a-
relaxed
take a
as I thought
vapor.
I would be. Yeah,
Well, you could always just do a lot less work. The editors have been,
could. Yeah, they've been
you
doing
know.
great. I noticed Yage has already done 2, right?
yeah, we just dropped the second one, or today.
And the comments are none the wiser. They cannot
They
tell the
have. They
difference.
didn't notice.
They did not
They did
notice.
not notice.
So that's a hit to my ego.
I
but
think we could give a monkey the footage and they wouldn't notice.
yeah,
I'm gonna
they
just
would
be
not
honest.
notice. So not great for my self-esteem, but I'm very proud of them, of the work
Well,
they've put in.
but I mean, these videos aren't necessarily about like editing prowess,
I
but
know,
like
just-
the consistency is nuts.
Yeah.
You did like more than 3 editors can do.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm just glad we got these guys.
You're like
Yeah.
that old donkey on the farm who like pushes
Yeah.
that cart 24/7.
Yeah,
And we got these stallions coming in and they're like, pushing for 20 minutes.
Well, that's all right. We'll work together, and we'll be getting pussy and bitches along the way. Unrelated to the channel, because our viewer age is an average of 10.
Yeah. We got like 2% female.
2%. Wow, that's going up.
Actually, it might have gone down. Let me check real quick.
It's going down.
We're sitting at let's see, last 365 days we got 3%.
3%. That number has got to be
Holy
gone
smokes.
down since that Minecraft video where you called me gay, and in the comments were very upset about that. You remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
There was just one part where I was going like sussy, and then you said that was gay,
Oh yeah.
and there was like 100 comments that were like,
You
I
know,
thought
here's
we were
the thing
past
about
the era of YouTubers calling things gay.
here's the thing about that, because I watched it back. I remember that, and I was like, okay, so here's the thing. You said sussy in a voice,
Yeah.
but the fact that I was just like, it is gay to say that, but not. I didn't think about how you said it in a stereotypical
slightly gay
flamboyant voice.
I didn't. I said
That
it like
was
it
not.
was yeah. I don't know if that was supposed to be the implication of what they caught on to. I think they just didn't like you saying it, bro.
Well, either way, I was not trying to say that the voice was. I just think that word is a little gay.
It was pretty gay. But that's why that bit was so funny. That was a funny bit.
Yeah, the women are gone.
There you go.
We're actually down from 3% to 2.9 in the past week, so
Oh yeah?
we got to rebuild that.
Damn.
Any female Goomba podcast listeners out there?
Please. I think this one's even like lower percentage of female.
Yeah.
Like probably much lower. Probably like 0.2.
All right, let me see. I'm gonna say it's higher.
And Fork Girl's telling me now with girls that
Oh.
I should be fucking messaging every streamer on the planet Earth to see if they want to take me in like I'm a abandoned puppy.
I don't know about that, but
I
we
don't
are
you
at
think I know
0.9
about
on
that?
here,
No, it's
so
terrible. 0.9. Wow.
0.9.
That's
Yeah.
shockingly low.
Really? 0.9? Guys.
0.9.
I mean, but like think about this. I would argue that the percentage of people who falsely put their gender as female when they're male on purpose would be higher than 0.9%. So like I don't even think we have a normal proportion of anything.
Yeah. This is not
Right? I mean,
not
think about, like
going
1 in
well.
100 is probably going to be like, "Oh, let me click female."
Yeah.
You know?
Just as a troll.
As a big troll.
Yeah.
So
But here we are.
we got negative females.
I didn't even know there was a male female button on YouTube. Pick your fucking pussy button. Like I didn't know if that was a thing.
Maybe it's when you make your Gmail account, but I'm not sure.
What
well,
about
there's
people
also
that
an
have like
age one.
transitioned in the time in between? Did they get a chance to like reevaluate?
I think once you make it, it's over.
That's bullshit,
I think
man.
there's no edit. I don't
That's
remember ever
bullshit.
checking that box. So
Me
maybe
neither.
Google just, figures it out.
Yeah, your biometrics scans your heart.
Probably like identify it by if
Pussy
they click on the
detected.
Goomba podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, you watching the Goomba podcast? You ain't no bitch.
We're changing that.
Brutal. No
Oh,
females.
man, I'm really sorry to do this, dude.
What?
I know we're at, what do we have? Wow, we're at 15 minutes
15
already?
minutes, yeah.
I thought it was like 3 minutes. I gotta pee, so.
All right, well, have fun.
All right, I'll be back.
I'll run some. I'll run interference. Run interference. Guys, I'm having some trouble with girls. In case you thought things had changed on that front, they have not. I shaved my head and my face for the most part, and nothing has changed. I just matched with a fat girl on Tinder, and I don't want to say anything bad about fat women. It's not a bad thing, but I did, and I don't think I'm gonna text her. So, that's how it is. But I guess I'm fat.
All right.
Hi.
You're fat? Is that
Yeah,
what
I'm talking about I matched with a fat girl on Tinder,
Oh, no,
and I'm trying to
dude.
figure out why I wouldn't message her
What?
even though I'm fat, and then I start to reverse engineer. Women won't text me back.
That's what
'cause
you
I'm
decided to
fat.
run with, dude?
What?
All right, wait, run me through that again. Run me through what you just
Okay,
said.
so match
Break
with a
it down.
fat girl. I don't hold it against her. It's not a bad thing, but I'm probably not going to text her back. Then I reverse engineer. I text a girl. I'm fat. They go, I'm not going to text him back, but I'm not holding it against him. Interesting, right?
Some introspection, I
Very
see.
interesting.
Yeah, they probably, damn.
Yeah, I could be a 10 out of 10 guy, but that fat, no good.
That fat really makes people just treat others like below them, huh? Like a little bit of chunkiness just ruins. Like you probably think about that girl like a flea.
No.
God, I'm not even gonna respond.
No,
She's a human too, man.
Respect her feelings, but not my type. And I guess you can just say that. Not my type. I don't know. What do you want from me?
That's fair. I mean, not your type.
I think I'm some girls' types if they have that attracted to their like their father thing. Like how some guys want to date women that remind them of their mother. It's the same on the other side. So
if they have like
the girl has like a fat retarded dad.
You gotta tap into that niche.
I gotta tap into that. Yeah,
the fat retarded dad niche.
Yeah, I think that's
Maybe
where
you
I've
should
had
put that
success
on.
thus far.
Put that on your profile.
I'm just like your fat retarded dad.
Yeah.
That'll probably go gangbusters. Yeah,
that actually kind of sounds like.
I changed my Twitter description to a Taliban Megazord, and I think I'm gonna leave that one for a while.
I don't really get it.
Just I'm the Taliban Megazord.
What is it? What is a Megazord?
That's like the Power Rangers machine where they all put themselves together, and then it's like a big robot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you're socially and culturally retarded. I have to
Dude, come on, I didn't watch Power Rangers.
Yeah, whatever.
What
you can't,
dude.
Can't use context to figure out what a Megazord is. You hear the word Megazord,
Context
you're like,
to figure out what a Megazord is.
Yeah, you hear the word Megazord, you're like, what is that? Some sort of animal? You're a
I don't know
bitch.
what it is.
Sounds like a robot. It is a robot.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna bully you now. I'm gonna stuff your head in a locker.
Yeah, I'm the one who's socially inept.
You are.
Guys, like I like Power. I got. How many sets of Legos you got right now?
None.
Don't lie to me.
I'm doing this new thing on my channel where I buy lots of valuable Legos on eBay for as cheap as I can, and then bring them home and sort them out. And I'm going to put the price on the screen next to them. And I'm going to lie just a little bit to make it more exciting. And then I'm going to pretend like I sell them, but really I keep them.
That's really funny.
So logically, I made the money back on the purchase, but I didn't really.
Right.
Yeah.
But off the ad revenue, you'll make it back too.
Hopefully, and I can make a video like if I ever get scammed, like a scammer sent me a fake clone trooper, and then upload it. And then there's a little arrow that says fake pointing to the clone trooper.
Dude, I'm excited for that new era.
It's gonna be awesome.
The new dinkbot era.
Gonna be great. But yeah, the last few nights I've been joining people's Discords and just listening to their conversations and then saying shit. Like I'll hit the vape and be like, I'm gonna kill myself.
Wow, dude.
And they're like, people don't know how to laugh at things, so they're just like, what? What is this guy saying?
Dude. What is that activity?
I don't know. It's fun.
What kind of Discords you joining?
Girl streamers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice. Hey, what flavor you got in there?
Just mint. I told the bitch I want some kind of mint. She was like, "You want menthol?" I was like, "I don't know the difference." So it might
Right.
be menthol. It might be mint. I have no idea.
Does it like make you a little numb?
Numb. I
Like, you
feel
know,
my lungs are on fire every time I inhale this thing. So I don't think
that
so.
sounds great. Okay.
Yesterday I hit it so hard I started panicking, like I was drowning. I was like, "Oh my god, it's over." But it was for like one, little fraction of a second.
Right.
Terrified me.
That sounds brutal, dude. I mean, how often are you hitting that thing?
I don't know, 10 times a minute.
Really?
I don't. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard you hit it like 5 times this podcast. Who knows how many times you're hitting it while I'm talking?
Yeah, who knows? No, it's almost dead. So I've had it for 2 nights. So however much that is.
Like the pod is almost dead?
No, the battery. The pod's like half full. No, it's like
Hmm.
3/4 full, dude. I've barely fucking tapped this thing. I got one more too.
Did you buy a 2-pack?
I bought a 2-pack for like $80.
Okay, so you're probably not going to.
Yeah, I'm
I had
going
one
at a
friend
steady pace.
in high school who went through 2 pods a day.
That shit blows my mind. Like I used to go to my friend's house and he had a cabinet full of them, of the empty ones.
Yeah, dude. It got really bad for some
I
people.
was just like, what the fuck is going on that you're hitting this thing all this much?
My friend like really was compulsively hitting it, and we'd always have this moment after a couple weeks. He'd be like, "This is the last time," and he'd walk over like a sewage drain or something and throw it in and be like, "I'm never doing it again." And the next time we hang out, he's like, "Yeah, okay. I got
I
another
can
one."
quit anytime I want. I've been saying that a lot too. No, poor guy. I don't know what is up with that.
Well, he eventually kicked it with patches and never hit it again. It's been a few years.
God damn,
But
dude.
some people just never,
Yeah,
I
it's gotta
don't
be
know, it
like a
affects people
birth thing.
differently.
Yeah, because I mean, you can't like develop that. That has to be just like a thing you're born with, right?
Maybe. I mean, I think people use it for different reasons. If you're like, you're probably just like, I'm bored.
Yeah, I'm playing Fortnite.
But if you're like all stressed out every time you hit it, like if you like, I don't know. I think you can probably create some weird dependence if you're
Right.
using it for like calming your nerves or something.
Right. Speaking of dependences, let's talk about this TikTok app. You know what I'm talking about? You know
Oh
TikTok? You
yeah,
ever heard of that?
TikTok. Yeah, all right. We've talked about TikTok on here before, and you've been a staunch detractor
Yeah.
of any use. What's the update?
I got on it and I hated it. I hated it so much for like 6 hours. Like I kept coming back on it and being like, please get better. But it kept cycling through like the biggest titties and asses I've ever seen, the most like thirstiest TikToks ever, and then it switched to like fitness TikTok to make me feel bad about myself. And then it switched to food
Right.
TikTok to make me eat food. It's always trying to like fuck with your brain. But I fixed it, and my method was by blocking as many people, like blocking everything that came up that said like meme, blocked. That account is blocked.
Ooh, okay.
And then
Never
hitting
blocked.
not
I didn't think
interested
about
on all the
that.
titties and asses and fitness. And then
Mhm.
whenever I saw a person with Down syndrome, I'd like the post.
Oh my god.
And
dude.
whenever I saw something in Arabic, I'd like the post. Till eventually my feed had cycled all the way around from completely unbearable to exciting, because it's a new, birth defect every time I get on there.
Right.
So, and for a while it thought I wanted to see like surgeries, so I had to block that because I don't. It showed me like horrible, like it was just like gore.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
And
about.
so I had to block
Those are
all
brutal.
that. Yeah. But then, yeah, here we are. It's pretty fun now.
But here's the issue, dude. It's like with that stupid app, it's just so short form that it's like you're like, oh, I can just pick it up for a second.
Right.
All right. And I've noticed like now it's becoming my go-to bored entertainment.
Okay.
But then there'll be times, I'd say a couple times a week where like an hour plus goes by and I don't even realize it.
I don't
like
know,
in the
dude.
middle of writing an email or something.
I
and
haven't
just,
experienced that yet. I haven't touched it at all today. I've just been sitting around. I haven't even thought about it until just now. It took me this long in the podcast to bring it up.
Well, give it a while, dude.
Maybe I'll pick it up, but like, I don't know, dude. Today I watched a 2-hour video about crypto. Like, I think I'm just like a long-term kind of guy, or like a long form.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's not what draws me about the app is the short form shit. Because by short form, usually they mean like it's like 3 minutes. You ever see that shit where somebody uploads like a 3-minute TikTok?
Yeah, those are annoying.
What the fuck is that? No, I mean, I don't know.
Well, I'm not gonna say I'm glad you came around. I'm not even really a TikTok advocate, but
Yeah.
I do think it's a pretty entertaining app.
We gotta make a group chat with Ryan. Ryan has like the most based TikTok I've ever seen.
Okay.
He makes like,
Dude,
do they have group
get me in
chats on here?
contact with that guy. On TikTok?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if they have even messaging yet.
I know they have
app.
messaging. I can
Okay, let's see.
see. I can message you. Hello.
You message? How do I access it?
Hole space S space hole.
Oh,
There's an inbox button, dog. God damn, you have
Hi.
100,000 followers, son.
yeah, it's going a little crazy.
I don't know if you can do this.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That's pretty dumb. That's
Shout
pretty
out
dumb.
to the real spoonkid TikTok. Guys, hit it with the follow. I got a gripe to share about TikTok
What's that?
from the creator's side.
Okay.
All right, let me pull some numbers for you real quick. You're
Got
gonna
this.
be baffled.
No,
hold
I'm
on.
gonna be stable.
All right, Social Blade, TikTok, Real Spoonkid. Here we go. I have 1.5 million likes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, they don't have the view stat. How do they not have that? All right, well, let's say like for 1.5 million likes, I probably have about 10 million views. All right,
Mm-hmm.
10 million views. So for reference, like on YouTube, that would make a lot of money.
10 million views, yeah.
10 million views, but we've never had a video with that much, but that would be a lot of moolah.
Little bit
I
of
want
cheddar.
you, I want you to guess.
I've
Now,
seen
not
some
that I've
really miserable numbers
insinuated-
on Twitter, so
I have not insinuated that I'm not making a lot. I feel like I've already implied that. Maybe I am making a lot more than YouTube. What do you think I've made off 10 million?
dude, I mean, like, I know a streamer girl who got like 10 million views in a month, and she got paid like $130. I'm gonna say like $50.
Damn it. 200.
200.
Still atrocious.
So
now
you're
keep in
doing even
mind,
better than the woman.
I mean, I have uploaded nearly every day.
$200
For
a year? What are you, fucking Elon
7
Musk?
months. Come on. This is just going the opposite direction.
$200 a year. You don't think that's enough?
Dude, it has not even... Because, I'm not the one putting these up.
Yeah,
I
don't
have
you have
still
like an
people doing
employee?
that, right? Yeah. So it's like, obviously the YouTube luckily makes a profit so that, I'm not in the hole in that regard. But
Yeah.
if I were to just be doing TikTok, or even just the TikTok itself is losing money.
Yeah, 100%.
It is so sometimes I'm like, why do I even bother,
Seems like a foolish
it's
idea.
it's good publicity.
You gotta drive
I mean,
traffic.
I guess, but is anyone really going to
Is there
YouTube from
porn on TikTok?
What?
Is there porn on TikTok?
I've never seen it. Like
'Cause
real porn, though.
I saw a video on Twitter that had the TikTok logo on it, right? It says like TikTok.
Oh, I've
little
seen those.
user. You
Yeah,
seen
I
those?
think it's like people just make like drafts or like
Okay.
or like use the TikTok format to
And
make
just upload
porn
it on like
but
Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that puppy girl, the lady who's a dog. She crawls around on all fours, and she's naked, and he walks in, and she's pissing on the floor.
Can you send me that link?
No, I don't have
Just
it anymore.
for,
I'm keeping it for myself, actually. But she pisses maybe a gallon of water, and then the
That's
guy's like,
puppy dog
No.
TikTok girl.
and the guy's like, what the
Girl.
fuck? The guy's like, well, you're not supposed to be doing that. And she's like, a bark. Bark. All right. I am supposed to be doing that. It's a video. And then he puts her in a cage.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. What kind of fucking thing has to happen to you to do that?
I don't know. You might have to send me that just so I can figure it out.
To study?
Yeah. Can you send me that?
I don't have any more. I didn't like it. I didn't think that far enough in the future.
Do you know the name?
Her name is Jenna. I know that.
All right, that's all I need.
And I know she pisses like a fucking racehorse.
Dude, that is ridiculous.
Dude, it was crazy. Yeah, man.
I don't know if they're even, I mean, after being a TikToker, like, are they doing this for profit even?
I'm sure the OnlyFans is driving some profit, dude.
Oh, they have OnlyFans?
I mean, why wouldn't they? Everyone has that.
I thought it was just like
bitches who you like see in the hallway have an OnlyFans. Like everybody has that. Like that's just a girl's hobby now. They used to journal. Now they do OnlyFans. They used to lay on the bed on their stomach with their feet
in the
air. now they gotta do it ass naked and take pictures of it. And they're like, it's empowering to make $3 a month selling my body for men. I don't know.
I do think the marketing of OnlyFans is pretty like toxic. You never hear about the $10 a month people, but that's like most of them.
It's like the positive empowerment to like we're positively empowering you to basically enslave yourself to an app. It's like with no loyalty, no bonuses, no security whatsoever. We'll sell your job because the credit card companies won't let us, take payments from that. Like we'll throw you off a cliff.
Yeah, you're never getting a job again. But here's the thing. I think people have the understanding that you can go into it without any sort of like social media following or backing or like experience.
Right.
But like that's not, nobody blows up off that.
No.
Like the only people doing well are like established already, or they're like marketing geniuses. It's like, everybody's got a pussy. Like you're not going to just
They're pretty easy to come by. Yep. Pretty easy to come in, you know what I'm saying? Hey, give it up, everybody.
I just think that OnlyFans has some.
Yeah? What?
Play them out.
Play it out. What does OnlyFans have?
We got to get that soundboard, man.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just think I think the marketing's bad.
We have a lot
I think
to do this show because
over.
What we forgot about is last week we requested.
Oh my God, we have 1,000 advice segments.
I don't know if you've gotten any, but I've gotten about 1 billion.
Well, yeah, but also the comments are all advice. We have literally about 1,000.
Yeah. Well, I've filtered out a few good ones.
Okay, why don't we just run with those? Because I haven't really vetted.
So I've got one. I don't think I'm gonna name any of these people, but this guy says, I need advice. I am a senior in high school and I get zero pussy. I recently met a chick on my track team, 18, that actually likes me. We were making out in her basement and I thought I was gonna get laid. As I began to reach for a condom, she leaned over and whispered 7 devastating words. Just so you know, I'm a Mormon. This guy's an excellent writer.
Dude.
You saw this one?
He sent this to me too.
Yeah. He said, she expected us to soak rather than have sex. For those unaware, soaking is when you stick your dick in a woman and remain completely still until you go soft. Is that what that is?
I thought it was where someone else jumps on the bed.
Out. Yeah, bounces you up and down. I think that's like assisted soaking. I think maybe if it's just the two of you, that's what it is basically.
Okay, so he goes soft. Then what?
And then not knowing what to do in this situation, I agreed to soak. What followed were the most painfully awkward 10 minutes of my life. As soon as we were done, I made up some excuse about having to pick up my brother and immediately dipped. This happened 2 days ago and I have no idea what to do next. She wants to hang out again and won't stop texting me. I have to see this girl 5 times a week for the next year. Ghosting her is not an option. Dude. She's funny, cute, and shares the same interests as me. But if I would have known she was a Mormon, I would have never let things get to this point. Please help me. I wanted to get pussy before I left high school, but not like this. What is my next move?
We got nothing, dude. That is the worst dilemma ever. You're fucked.
Here. You guys are at the age where, you're too stupid to not realize that religion is a scam. If early enough you plant the seed that she's in a cult, she might get out. I don't know. I'm not saying undermine her religion and family, but it might be your maneuver here to resolve this situation. And then you can
To
use your
resolve
hips
it,
next
that's
time,
right.
dude. So,
Uh,
but Jesus Christ.
yeah, that is pretty ridiculous,
nightmare
man.
this is.
I think that ultimately, you know, a Mormon, that's like one of the more intense
Yeah.
practices or whatever. Like, it may not be worth the pain.
Yeah.
Like, who knows when you actually get to know this person, how much like just basic life understandings that you thought everybody had that she's just
lacks,
out of tune on.
So
That is a pretty. I mean, the fact that she wanted to do
the
that in the
track
first
team
place,
thing, man. Oh, that's brutal. That's the most brutal part of this.
I mean, you're not playing like football together. Like, you don't need to like tackle her. Like, you know, you just run next to each other. Just run ahead of her. You probably. You know,
Dude, he's already been
faster or
inside of this
slower.
girl. I mean, there's gonna be like
Well, barely. I mean,
any contact whatsoever is gonna be strange if he just cuts it off.
no, I mean, okay, honestly, like a genuine advice, if this is actually real, just be like, I'm not comfortable with doing that, with putting my soft penis inside of you, and then sitting there for 10 minutes. I didn't know that that's how you operated, and I'm
Okay.
sorry, but I'm not really, you know, this just isn't for me. Be respectful about it, but I mean, it's a completely understandable on your side that you don't want to be involved in that. And, you know, what is she gonna do? Like, tell the whole school that you didn't want to soak her?
Yeah, then you'll be
I
the
mean,
good guy in that story.
Yeah, you know, you stood up to the organized.
Yeah, and whenever
But
it
here's
was
the
your
thing,
turn,
dude.
you operated under her rule set, and that's
Right.
honorable.
But also, like, back to the point about maybe getting her out of the cult. If she's willing to do this weird loophole that I'm sure is not actually a accepted
Dude, it's
part
written
of
in the
this
doctrine,
religion,
bro.
like, then she can't be that far into it. But it also makes me think that she must be very stupid. Because, like, how do
Yeah.
you're either don't believe in the religion or you do. But if she's actually that religious but thinks that's okay, like, I don't even understand how you get to that
I would also
conclusion.
question how many other guys she might have done this to. Because it seems like things escalated very quickly between the two of you.
Well, maybe she was hyped to get, you know, to soak.
Maybe, man. I don't know. That seems very strange.
Wait a
to me.
minute, hold on. Maybe she, like, have you heard about, like, the assisted soaking? That could be hype.
That sounds
Get
worse.
one of her, like, Mormon friends,
Yeah.
ideally a female Mormon
Yeah.
friend, to come, like, jump next to you.
Female Mormon.
Actually, you know what, dude, for his first experience, that would be traumatizing.
That'd be pretty bad. That'd be pretty bad. I mean,
Okay,
everybody has a
maybe not,
bad
dude.
first one, but
Just get out of there. Just be respectful, but I don't think
and
this
here's
is...
the thing: if you try and convert this in a relationship, she's gonna be asking to get married so fucking fast. Your fucking head is.
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
spin.
She's going to want 100 kids,
Yeah.
too.
I don't know, dude.
You're going to have to go to, like, weird church.
Yeah, we've all been in weird situations where, like, the girl is pushing things way faster than you're comfortable with, and I think you're in like the fast lane right now. So I don't know.
Yeah, probably for the best, man. Sorry for the... You got, like, a bait and switch.
You really did get fucked there.
But, I mean, yeah, it's kind of a funny story. I mean, you ultimately don't come out of it losing much, right?
Yeah, yeah. He's
Well, no, he said he really likes her, though.
he does like her. She seems like kind of his type. Just
What do you... The only details we've got is that
he's
she
like,
wants to
he's
soak.
like we share the same interests. She's funny, and he says she's cute. I don't know.
I mean, you
dude.
can still be like... Well, you can't
Dude,
really be
especially in
friends
high
after
school, I
that.
would have pursued this. You know, my wiser brain would have said no, but I would have done it anyway.
I mean, can you maybe, like, train yourself to get off soft? Maybe?
I don't know about that, dude. But what I mean, like, for me, I was dating a really religious girl in high school. In my casual, like I never pushed anything, but my existence as being like a lazy, like, atheist piece of shit just rubbed off on her. And eventually she was like, I'm not going to church anymore. And I was like,
Damn.
okay. You know?
You ruined her.
I did. I kind of fucked with her whole religious. And I never said anything about God or anything. Just like she'd always be like, "You want to go to church?" I'd be like, "Fuck no."
Right.
And then I'd stay home and play video games, and she'd come home exhausted and being berated by her strange church, telling her to like, a woman's job is in the kitchen or whatever, just saying weird shit like that. She'd be like, I don't think this church thing is for me.
That's awesome.
Right. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I think like I don't think it's cool that like little kids get brought up in the church.
Yeah.
Like if you're an adult, like you can, do what you got to do, but like I don't know about putting your like 3-year-old in there and making him fear God.
Yeah, and all these like weird, because it's
up.
not just like God, dude. It's always like this weird. They always have weird like little subscriptions.
Yeah.
Like you have to soak. Like what the fuck is that? What is that?
Yeah, it creates soaking. That when you put a kid who doesn't even know what's going on, he makes him soak.
Who wants to soak? God never said that.
He's scared of God, but he's trying to get his nut off, man. Just let him. Come on.
It's very strange. Either way, guys, if you're religious, he's coming. He's going to baptize all of us and burn the rest in hellfire for the rest of eternity. So, make your decisions.
Do what you got to do.
I wouldn't fuck with God if I were you. Wait till marriage.
Maybe just be like, oh, I've gotten a good idea.
What's that?
So like, maybe she got a good look at it, but I doubt she did if it was just a 10-minute thing.
What?
Maybe just keep yourself hard all the time. Like every time she's like, oh, let's soak, run to the bathroom, get yourself hard, and then be like, oh, that's it when it's soft. It's a really big when it's soft, and then problem solved. Just never let her see it when it's actually soft.
Well, hold on. The soaking isn't that it goes in soft. The soaking is that it goes in normal and then turns soft.
And then what?
And then they just take it out, I guess.
Hold on, we need to research this, dude. We're leaving out a detail here. That doesn't make
Mormon
any sense.
Soaking. Putting the penis in the vagina but not thrusting. I don't know.
Wait, what?
Well, he
Place
said
your penis and not move in and out.
He said
so what
specifically it starts hard and then goes soft.
Right, because it kind of has to be hard.
Yeah.
And then
you should ask her if you can do anal.
Genuine inquiry.
Not a bad
so hold on.
question.
They just what? They just and then they just sit there and then what? They just
and then the girl's
like,
whoo, and pulls out a cigarette. Like, was that good for you? Like that kind of shit. Yeah.
That is so funny. I imagine the Mormon God up there like, all right, you're in.
Fucking retards doing?
No, dude, he's on this. He's cool with it. He's like,
oh, okay.
Good boy.
Different angle.
No movement.
Oh, no hard. You weren't hard at all, pal.
Do you think he flies down and like checks to make sure it's soft?
Yeah, he's getting his
with
eyes
his ghostly
right
form.
in between
He
there,
like he pinches it a little bit.
Or you could be like, oh, sorry, I got a muscle tensor, and you have to like move your leg a little bit, like move your butt up a little bit. And you're like, all right, let me get back into resting position. And the girl's like, oh.
Just be like, I gotta do my butt stretch.
I'm getting
a
stretch
cramp
here and there. That's not a bad idea. No, I don't know, dude.
That's
You gotta start asking everything. You gotta start, because if she's willing to do this awkward experience and like just not even like it's not a weird thing to her, you could probably talk to her about anything and just ask her questions.
Dude, if he becomes like super well versed in like Mormon sex ideology, I bet this guy's a Goomba podcast listener, probably a pretty smart guy. Right. You could probably find a loophole and be like, look at this.
Look at this. God says it's cool if it's in the butt.
It's cool if it's in the butt. He probably doesn't even mention it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe ask about that.
And don't bust nuts inside. Please, dude. That would be horrible. She's like, all right, this is little Joseph, and he's going to be joining the church one day. Like
he's going to be on the track team with us.
Yeah, our little infant son. Yeah, horrible.
So weird. That's a great advice. What, you got any other good ones?
I think I saw a few more. The fuck is this? I don't know. Some of these guys write so much, and a lot of it's just like, I can't get any pussy.
Yeah, we gotta find a different one.
Oh, here we go. This person is a trans girl and says, I've been watching Dinkbot. I've been watching your content or lack of for a while now, but your comments on the Goomba podcast about gay/bi people has pushed me to give you a gay pass. It's like the N-word pass but for gay jokes.
Dude. No, what? Why would you do this to Dinkbot?
I think
He's
I'm
gonna
good
be
to go.
unhinged now.
And then I checked their account, immediately saw their genitalia, like immediately.
Oh,
Yeah. So, I think this is this is my in for
you got the gay pass.
I got the gay pass, yeah. So I'm excited.
I'm proud of you,
excited
man.
to flex that that new gem. This kid's been messaging me every day, saying nothing.
Let's see. I should have. You know, we'll go through and actually vet the best ones for the next one too. But
Yeah.
as these are probably yeah, these suck, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, a lot of these really are I can't get pussy. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. All right, I got
what
one.
do you got?
Hey, I'd like some advice for the next podcast. I recently broke up with my ex-girlfriend of 2 years and am now in a predicament. Her best friend asked me on a date, which I went on with her, but when it became intimate, I couldn't do it because my ex and I are on good terms and I didn't want to do her dirty by dating her best friend. What the fuck? I really like her best friend and we really hit it off, so I'm not trying to approach that. Fuck her now. Fuck her now. What are you doing? Your ex is your
Hold
ex.
on,
What are you talking?
Did he say like how long it's been?
Well, he said they dated for 2 years, and then it doesn't say how long it's been, but since they broke up.
So like, okay, so if it was like 2 days ago, maybe like
Maybe.
I mean, honestly, it's more on her friend to.
That's true.
If this is really a problem, this is more on her friend than on you.
Yeah.
You know, that's not really.
But even then, dude, your job as a hammer is to nail. So.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean,
No.
I'm gonna be honest. I did that once.
Yeah, any more predicament in this situation is on the friend, not on you.
Yeah, it's not on
You're
you.
good to go, dog.
And well,
Yeah.
yeah, man. I mean, you know, I don't think. I think you know, I respect the.
If any of my
moral
ex's
high
friends would hit me
ground.
up, I would have hit immediately. Immediately.
Right.
Yeah. So you're in the clear in my book. I'm sure. I don't know about spoonkid over here. What's your?
I mean, I had like a similar thing in high school.
Do you want to get into the details of that
Well, yeah, briefly, like
briefly?
I mean, it was not neither were like serious things. But there was a girl I dated for like 2 months, and she like, oh man, dude,
What?
and she like had. She had a friend,
Right.
and she always was like, oh, my friend is so much hotter than me. She'd make these weird comments like that she admired. She was like kind of jealous of her friend.
Yeah.
But then she'd be kind of mean to that friend.
Yeah.
Almost like
Women
she
are
was
so
jealous.
fucking weird, dog.
Yeah. Well, and then, you know, we were like hanging out for a couple months, and then she cheated on me.
Nice. Classic.
And I was mad. So then I hit her friend up, who she was like jealous of.
Right.
And I went out with her. And then like after a week, I like had a moment where I was like, I actually don't like this girl at all. I'm just trying to get back at this other girl. And then I just stopped talking to both of them. But
Yeah.
you know, but I don't know if that's really the situation this guy's in. It sounds like he actually likes this
Yeah.
girl.
So it's even better. So it's even more justifiable. But women are so
Right.
weird, dude. I spent time with girls the other day, and one of them had a boyfriend, and the other girl was always like doting on the boyfriend, even though they weren't dating, just in front of the girlfriend. And it's like, what's going on here? Like,
Right.
there's some sort of like sport here, where like one girl is trying to like prove that she's better than the other one. I see it with guys too. Whenever Mr. Fucking Funny Guy is all of a sudden here, whenever there's a girl around or like somebody's girlfriend,
Yeah.
where it's like you've got these weird like competitive men or whatever. You know, it's just it's really
Who just go
yeah,
nuts.
it's like monkey behavior.
Yeah, what's
I
with
don't
that,
know,
man?
dude. But I mean, that might be what this guy, the email guy, that might be what he's like experiencing, is some sort of monkey behavior. But again, in that
I mean,
situation,
we just don't have enough context here. Like, we don't know how close those friends are, how long it's been.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
True.
I don't know, man. I don't really see a massive issue with that. You're not together. You're not really doing anything wrong. And if it was something that would really, like, destroy that, I mean, come keep it real. You're really still friends with the girl.
Yeah.
But regardless, if you are, I feel like it's really on her best friend, not on her ex-boyfriend, to like limit who he's allowed to date.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
yeah, it's not your
go
it's
for
not
it, buddy.
her business anymore. So
yeah, it's not her business.
You're in the clear. Somebody deleted their message.
Damn.
One here, and they were embarrassed or something like that. Somebody said, if you check the comments on the podcast, you can see what happened in more detail, and sent nothing before that. So I have no idea what they're referring to. I have no idea
Maybe
who this
they
is or what they
commented
said.
on the
They've got to sort through all the
podcast?
podcasts just to like. Ridiculous, man. I don't know, dude. And this one is fucking unhinged. Somebody sent like something that they should take to a doctor, like, you know, asking, you know, us. I'm like, what? You know, like, it's one of the most insane messages I've ever got. I'm not gonna say it on here because this poor fucking kid does not need more. But I'm like, I cannot help you with that, dude.
Yeah, some of them are a little serious.
Yeah, way too serious. I have no idea. We cannot help you, my friend.
Yo, Spoon and Dink, I asked the girl out. She said, yeah, like 2 weeks ago. I haven't heard from her since. What do I do? She's my mom's best friend's daughter, so it's awkward, bro.
Ooh. You asked her. Why are you shitting where you eat, bro? That's what a lot of these kids are doing. They're shitting where they eat. And it's like...
Maybe they like poop.
Maybe they like shit. I don't know. But it's like... You gotta expect something weird to happen if you're dating some... Like your mom's friend's daughter.
Well, I mean, dude, your mom's friend's daughter's best friend.
Wait, is that what it is?
Oh, wait, no. Mom's best friend's daughter. Yeah. Never mind. I mean, but that's different, dude. I mean, you don't have to see. Like, how is his mom having play dates every day?
For me, that'd be like fucking my cousin. Like, because my mom is like tight with her friends.
Yeah, but like, are their daughters coming over all the time?
Because it's like a fucking, you know, especially when I was a kid.
Really?
I'd be seeing them all the time. I don't know if that's the relationship they have, but like that sounds like...
I don't know. I mean, I think that's like a mutual enough thing, but not like an obligate. Like, I would argue that like someone in your same class would be worse than that because you got to see them 5 times a week.
It just depends on how close you are with this person, because like this could end up following you for fucking 5 years, however long. I don't know. Whatever. You should drink beer and hit the vape pen and play Fortnite instead. And let the bitches come to you.
Hey, Kevin Dink. I have what might be a dilemma, but I'm curious what your insight would be. I'm currently 24, have a full-time job that I enjoy. Mm-hmm. I also have a girlfriend, but she's 19 in college. Am I dating too low?
24.
We get along really well, and everything kind of flows, but is the age difference too drastic at this stage of my life? Family has made comments about the difference. What do y'all think?
19 in college.
With 24 full-time job, kind of?
Well, here's mathematically no, because the rule is split it in half, add 7. 24 and a half is 12 plus 7 is 19.
What is it? What is this arbitrary
that's a rule?
That's
a rule.
What rule? What do you get this from?
That's like a thing. That's why I knew the formula right off the top of my head. That's a rule. I don't know where that's from, but...
all right. Well, I don't think that really applies here, because he's asking more about like the social differences between like a freshman in college versus a full-time job
I
adult.
Wouldn't do it. Other than just like, you know, a few times. Just to hang out.
I don't know. The dynamic between like... It's less so just only about the age necessarily, but like the dynamic between those two different...
If she wasn't in college, I kind of wouldn't. mind so much.
Yeah, if she was just like working full time, maybe.
Yeah.
But like that's like a college kid dating a high schooler. You know, it's like
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But I mean, I don't know.
You're not morally wrong. I just would say like it's probably not going to work out in the long run, and I would say it's like a little weird. But I mean,
it's honestly, it's up to him whether or not because there's no way for us to know if it's like some sort of bad toxic
and
dynamic
Twitter
or
whatever.
something.
Yeah, Twitter could be like, oh, just the age difference alone means you're fucking gaslighting or whatever. But I mean, if you're like an honest guy, you're not doing any like trickery, you know.
Yeah, I mean, there's like 50-year-olds dating night. Although that's not acceptable.
That's not cool, but
honestly, like 24 and 19. Like dinkbot, imagine in like 2 years you're dating a 19-year-old. That's kind of weird.
I wouldn't date a 19-year-old even right now.
Exactly. So it's like, but it's not so atrocious that you're a heathen.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I think dating college kids specifically is fucking annoying. So.
Yeah, I mean, like we come home from work and she's like, you know,
doing her homework.
Gotta go to her like 7:30 chemistry class.
And then they get like all intellectual for a few years. They're all like, Nietzsche once said that.
Nietzsche
we
once
gotta bring
said.
up Nietzsche. What's his name? Nietzsche.
Nietzsche. I think.
They get into like
Nietzsche
Marx.
once said. Karl Marx once said.
Karl Marx for like 2 years. They'll start listening to Chapo Trap House. They're like, oh, yes, brother. Yes, comrade. That's the most annoying type of person on the planet Earth. So they watch Hassan, dating a Hassan viewer. I'd rather kill myself. I'd rather kill myself. So I don't know. Pick your poison. Make your decisions.
Well, he said family has made comments about the difference.
Yeah, but they could be wrong.
He also didn't say like how long they've been dating, like how well he.
I would hope they haven't been dating for long.
Yeah, we're going into year 6.
I would hope it's a relatively
relationship.
I would hope it's a recent phenomenon. Yeah, instead of like a 4-year relationship. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna hit the vape.
All right, go for it. I'm looking for.
I heard that one bubble.
Oh,
it's about to blow up in my face, dude.
Hey, spoonkid and dinker.
Okay.
I'm a sophomore at high school, and for my whole life, I've been an unsocial, lonely dumbass. I've kept to myself, and I'm getting insanely bored of everything right now. I want to talk to people, but I straight up just don't know what to talk about. Like, how do I figure out what to talk about? I barely know anything interesting. I only play games, watch anime, and edit videos, and skate. I'm not asking for some legendary answer that will launch me into popularity. I like this guy. I'm just looking for a way to enjoy life more with people instead of being by myself. I at least want to get some advice from the both of you so I can figure it out. Thank you for the time.
This one's weird because, I mean, he's got interests. He could have common interests with people.
Right.
I feel like COVID is fucking with shit right now. Like, even if you're still a kid, like, it's still fucking with shit. Because, I mean, I didn't make any friends, like, in school, per se.
Right.
During school, I was, hanging out with Spoonkid here. Like, during those years. So, I mean, I definitely wouldn't get into, like, communities. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're lonely, that's the worst thing because they'll fucking prey on you. You wouldn't get, that's like how crypto kids get started and they fucking spend $117,000 on a picture of a monkey.
Right. You start getting into soaking.
Yeah, into soaking and shit. So, I mean, I would stay away from, like, community stuff.
I mean, he sounds like he's a sophomore, first of all, which is, like, a very weird time.
Yeah. Yeah, that was...
Like, you're, like, what, 15?
No
like, that's
friends,
the worst. Yeah. I would say that was the worst time for me.
Yeah.
It's only gotten better. Also, you sound very down on yourself, but, like, every dude pretty much does. Like, yeah, you play games, edit videos, and skate. Like, dude, I mean, that just describes me.
Yeah. The lonely stoner
I'm
seems
sure,
to free his
like,
mind at night.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you can make friends through gaming if you don't already.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of my friends, at least day to day, like in high school, I would just play games online with people, like dinkbot.
Yeah, and I
And
know
like, you know,
we started hanging out because, like you can never make a friend with like somebody who's already famous. That's just impossible. But I guess if there's like somebody that reminds you of you, or like you like their content and they're like not already insanely large, you could join their Discord and maybe meet people like you, or like,
yeah, like common
yeah.
interests. Like, yeah.
I mean, I don't know,
Yeah,
dude.
because I think like me and dinkbot started playing when I had like 1,000 subscribers and
Yeah.
like 20 viewers. So I would just zerg with everybody, which would be like 10
Yeah.
people.
It's like if I was
But
like Lucky
yeah,
Llama's age right now, that's who I'd be. I'd like join his Discord. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, exactly.
So, because
People who like the money sound effect.
yeah,
Gotta get in with
yeah,
them,
you
man.
just you hang out with people
Money.
that you already know are cool. That way you don't have to fucking figure out if they're cool or not.
But in real life, dude, we got
We're
nothing.
nothing.
I don't
Because
know.
we're fucking.
I got nothing.
I'm the biggest loser on earth. I didn't. I've never been to a party. I still have never been to one. So I don't know. You're on your own with that, but
Uh, yeah, man. I think like in terms of real life, making friends in a sophomore of high school, I don't
kind of
know,
just a
dude.
hard
Like
time.
everybody's like so socially
Yeah.
weird at that time. It's like, I mean, if you like, it sounds like you don't play any sports or anything. You don't have any like sort of organized groups that would force you to make friends. You know, you go skate. I'm sure you could find people to skate with.
Right.
I remember like in college in freshman year, I was skating a lot, so I would like meet people through that. Granted, all of them were weird. They were
suck
like
their penises.
skate people are kind of weird, so maybe not.
Yeah, like you, because you're a lonely stoner.
Dude.
They used that song in like a trailer for something recently.
Oh yeah.
Lonely stoner seems the freest. It was like played very seriously, and I was like, "That's awesome." Kid Cudi, bro. You remember Kid Cudi? Whatever happened to that guy?
He's still around.
What is he doing? Is he making like cryptos? Making NFTs?
Well, I mean, he had that collab album with Kanye that was really good.
Was that
That was only like
the
two
Dark
years
Fantasy,
ago.
or what
right?
was that? What is that?
No, Kids See Ghosts.
Oh yeah, okay.
That was good, and I think that was like maybe like 3 or 4 years ago.
And I didn't
I think
remember
he's still
that.
making albums. So he just dropped a new sequel, Man on the Moon, I
Damn.
think.
Yep,
Something
Kid
like that.
Cudi's still out there, folks. Still out there. And you can get out there and get your penis sucked by either gender.
All right.
No matter what gender
Bot
you are.
X says, conversation starter. I don't know. You're the podcast host, Bozo. You tell me. Nah, I'm playing. Do you partake in the marijuana, you a dinkbot? I don't know, man. I'm 19-year-old pothead who plays games and smokes weed. What do you want from me? I used to be a little wild when I was younger. I got 5 felonies,
Okay.
including an A+ at the age of 16 is one. Maybe.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but
That's it. That's it. Just ends there. I don't know what
all
that
right.
means.
Well, no, I find weed unproductive. I don't like it.
No, it makes me go nuts.
People always say shit like you must have been zooted while you were doing this. It's like, no. Nope.
Nope.
99% of the time I am dead sober. So
Yeah, I hate it, man. It always makes me go like actually crazy. Like
yeah.
I can't understand basic.
Yeah. I start
Anything, like-
thinking about like things I can't remember because I'm high. Like I have
Right.
this like obsession with trivia in my brain. So I'll be sitting there trying to remember like the actor who played like fucking, Hitman in that movie that came out in 2016, and I'll be like, fuck, he was like Russian. Fuck, he was bald, he was white, and I can't remember his name. And it'll take me like fucking,
Right.
I won't remember until when I wake up the next day, and then I'll be like, oh, so the whole time I'm living in anxiety because I can't remember that basic piece of trivia. It fucks with my brain so bad. So I don't know.
That sounds
I don't
terrible.
like that. And I just find, whenever you smoke weed, like I'll sit there and watch a TV show with my mouth open for an hour and a half, like nothing else happens. So I don't know.
I hadn't done anything in like 2 or 3 years, but then I did a little smoke for the Spider-Man movie.
Okay.
Horrible experience.
Did you even
It was
understand what
just,
was
it
happening
was,
in the movie?
dude. I mean, oh my gosh. So like, we get to the movie theater, and this was in California,
Right.
and I'm like, we have to stand in this massive line to get popcorn, and for whatever reason, the way this theater is set up is like, you buy your popcorn and then you go scan your ticket to get into the theater portion. So like me and my friends we had to like get the shit first and then go. And the bathroom was in the theater section. There wasn't any bathroom in the popcorn section.
What?
But like all the tickets were just on like one guy's phone, and it was like a QR code and these links and all this bullshit. So it was like, point being, we had to go together. So we had to get our popcorn and then go in.
Right.
And I just remember like I couldn't stand up. My legs were giving out, so I had to I kept trying to find like pillars to sit up against while I was in the line, and like I kept like there would be people behind me talking, and I couldn't hear my friends talking because my brain would just like could only hear like random faraway conversations. And then one time like I kept hearing this conversation, and I was like, all right, maybe if I like see where they are, my brain will like know like they aren't the pertinent conversation that needs to be heard. So I just turned around and just like stared at them, and they just both made eye contact. It was like this like meek looking couple. They just made eye contact with me, and I was just like, I stood there for like 5 seconds just staring at them in the eyes, and I was like, oh. And I just turned around. I didn't say anything. I just turned back around. I kept wobbling from side to side. I couldn't stand. And when I finally got in this movie, it was like my friend would be like, "Hey man, can I have some popcorn?" I'd be like, "What?" He'd be like, "Hey man, can I have some popcorn?" I'd be like, "I'm so sorry." My brain would analyze, and I heard like conversations happening next to me. Some guy would be like, some girl would be like, "Hey honey, I have to go to the bathroom," and he would be like, "Oh okay," and my brain would be like, "He's gonna hit her. He's so mad." My brain was just like analyzing things very falsely.
Dude, I've never been that fucking high in my life.
I was just freaking
They
the fuck. But dude,
you.
this has happened every fucking time,
That's
dude.
crazy.
Like 20 times, and everyone's like, "Dude, you gotta try it again. I've tried all the different things.
You gotta get past those first few, man."
Dude, literally every single time, and it's just like that. And I'm just like, I don't know what is going on. I kept getting lost. I went to the bathroom. I had to pee like 38 times during this movie.
Okay, nice.
And at one point, I went to the bathroom and came out, and I just couldn't find the theater. The theater was right next to the bathroom. You exit the theater, walk straight into the bathroom. I come into the bathroom, I can't find the theater. I forgot which one it was. So I'm just walking around. I'm roaming up and down the aisles, like looking indoors.
Good.
Dude, it's just bad experience.
That's fun. That sounds like
to answer your question, it was not.
Could you imagine that being your fucking hobby? Like that's what you do is just, all right.
Well, presumably that doesn't affect him that way. I would hope not.
Maybe, dude. But I feel like some people really are like, maybe it's like a material thing. Like my life sucks, so I have to just like turn myself off for 6 hours. But I don't know, dude. Just to be like in a panicked state. That'd be funny if like they never got over that, but they're still stoners.
Right, they're just into it.
So they just.
I don't know. I think most people just like is a complete different thing. Because most people, they're like just laughing. They're just happy. Yeah. Something's wrong with us.
I mean, I get drunk and feel all right, but
yeah, that's a whole different thing.
I'm a scared. I'm a scaredy cat of drinking right now because last time I threw it up. And now I'm scared of it. Yeah. I poured the rest of my rum into a Coke, and ate a bunch of Laffy Taffies and throwed up.
Was that like the first time you threw up from it?
It's the first time I throwed up before ever. So
really?
Yeah, I threw up when I was a kid a lot. Not a lot, but like a normal amount. And then I hadn't for like quite a while. Like I haven't thrown up. I didn't throw up in high school, I don't think. Maybe I did like once.
Damn.
But
that's brutal,
I don't really get
dude.
fevers either. I have like an incredible immune system, so I don't know what the deal is there.
It sounds like that also, would be pretty traumatic.
My heart rate, my resting is like 60. Like
Okay.
I think I have a fucked up body that will die before I'm 30. I'm scared. I'm so scared.
I think my resting is like 120, dude.
Yeah, because you said the other night when you were doing cardio, it was 200. I was like,
Or like 190 I got it to, and I was like really going
holy
hard.
shit, dude, like I can sustain like 150 for like a few minutes, but like that's like my upper limit. Like I've gotten it to 170 one time,
Really?
and I was about to pass out.
Dude, I hop on there, and 1 minute in, it's at like 175. All right, I'm taking my heart rate right now with this app, dude. Let's see what my
I don't have
resting
this
is.
stupid thing to scan mine.
I just got it on the App Store.
What do you mean? What do you have a
It's
watch?
No, you just can do it on your
What are you talking
phone.
about?
Like there's like apps. You just
What
place
is
your
this, like the
finger on it.
fucking
and
pregnancy
it does.
test? Like what the fuck?
What do you mean?
Where does
Oh, you
it
just
measure?
place finger on camera lens.
Camera lens? This sounds like a scam, bro.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Okay.
Oh wait, am I doing it right? Place finger on camera lens. This thing has 3 cameras.
This sounds fucking made up, dog. I'm serious.
Oh, here we go.
This cannot be real.
What do you mean? It's like detects like the light or whatever, like the blood.
light?
Something
Alright, I'm
like
gonna
that. I
download
don't
this
know.
fucking. You have instant heart rate HR monitor.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try this. This sounds like one of those like troll apps, like pregnancy test. Where you fucking piss on your phone and they're like, "You're pregnant."
I think it's probably pretty reasonable.
Guess we'll see. Open.
Oh, it's not looking good.
Detecting color changes in your finger. Gently place your index finger on the camera lens. Start. Okay, so which one? The bottom one?
I did the
The
top
top
one.
one. Okay.
84. That's not
Mine
good.
is elevated for some reason, right? I can feel it. I can feel I'm like scared. Yeah, mine's 138 right now, dude. I'm like panicking. I started panicking once I downloaded this app.
They don't tell you about that in the app, dude.
Dude, right now it says 140. I like.
All right, so if you're 140 but you're a real 160, then we can safely minus about 80 because of stress. So my resting is 4.
4? All right. No, I don't know what's going on. I think it's wrong because 140 is cardio for me. And it's like firm. It's like you're at 140 right
Maybe
now.
this isn't the most accurate app. Maybe yeah.
Because I walk at like 90. Here we go. I'm getting 52 now.
Damn, that's like a tortoise.
Yeah. Oh, it's elevating. I'm scared. It's just going up so fast, so high. Oh my god, turn this thing off. It scared the shit out of me. Fuck, that's scary. All right, so we got my heart rate is somewhere in between 170 and 40.
Nice.
Somewhere in that range.
Good stuff, dude.
That's scary.
Oh, that's a shit app.
That's the pregnancy test app.
That really grinds my gears.
What's that? What grinds your gears?
I had to spend an hour today tracking, like I had to go back through every sponsorship I've done, what agency it was through, and if they've paid me or not, and then send all of these follow-up emails.
Yeah.
I've had 6 different agencies in the past year, but these motherfuckers, like, because how it works on YouTube, you set up your business email, you get all these different offers, like all these different agencies, they're like, hey, you want to do a poop ad?
Poop shadow
you go,
raid.
all right. And they're all through these different people with these different stupid agencies, and you you do the whole thing, and then you post the video, and they go, thanks. You don't hear from them again.
Yeah, you just assume
I
like a month.
and
the
I'm
paycheck will
saying
come through.
you would assume you would hope that they would take the initiative to go, oh, by the way, because let's say you do a sponsorship for $5,000, it goes to them. They're supposed to take a small percentage, let's just say like 15%, and then give you the rest. So, and they're working with these game companies, they're getting that money immediately. Yeah, and they just don't mention it. They go, oh, whatever.
Oh, I killed the vape.
So oh, you killed it. I had to go through. I found this one sponsor that I did in July. Right. Hasn't paid me. I texted the guy. I was like, dude, what is this? And I am in the process of doing another sponsorship with this guy right now. And I just realized, like, wait, you didn't pay me for the fucking last one. Oh, and he was like, oh, yeah, man, sorry.
No,
let me get on that.
That motherfucker knew.
And I'm like, I bet they just fucking don't mention it.
That's half their business scheme, I bet, dude.
Yeah, because if the YouTuber doesn't, and they always, when you bring it up, pay you because they're trying to run a
Yeah,
real
they'll
business
fucking
here,
literally get like sued for fraud or whatever by like Casey
right?
Neistat or whatever if they fuck him over.
But they just don't fucking mention it. It's like, dude, and then I have to track down all these random fucking emails. Oh, I have to search through my bank statements. Like, did they send it? I mean, it's insane. And I have to send all these messages, and they're always like, "Oh, sorry, I sent this one message." I was like, "Hey, man, yeah, the thing we did in July, what was that, like 7 months ago, that I sent the invoice for, in July, never got paid."
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, my
I had
bad.
like 45
They don't
grand
even,
I owe you
dude.
or whatever the fuck.
I don't even get a sorry half the
Yeah.
time. Half the time it's just like, let me follow
That's
up
probably
on
because they're
that.
fucking disgruntled that you're even asking. Like, fuck.
Right.
I thought I made profit on
And
that.
fuck, I mean, it's just the most like irritating thing. And I had this one guy a while ago who I had to he just kept ghosting me.
Yeah.
And this guy owed me for multiple sponsors. He ghosted me like 10 times. And this is a guy who works with huge YouTubers.
Yeah.
And he ghosted me to the point where I was like, all right, I'm sorry, I have to get a fucking my legal guy involved because it's like,
Yeah.
I've been ghosted for 6 months over multiple sponsorships worth of money.
Yeah, I mean, these are fucking kids,
And then-
dude. I mean, they're like
Right.
sniveling.
And the guy,
Yeah.
the guy eventually, like when I was like, all right, well, I got to get my guy involved. He's gonna send over a thing to your fucking business. He's like, oh, sorry, I didn't see this. He sent it over.
Yeah, your DMs
I'm
are
like,
that busy,
dude,
pal.
It's
Probably got like fucking one
been,
message a month.
6 months.
Gotta be
I've sent him a message every couple weeks for 6 months. And then, I kid you not, 2 days later, he's like, hey man, ExpressVPN wants to work with you. Do you want to, like, dude, I'm not fucking working with you. And that's not, ExpressVPN has nothing to do with
Right.
this guy. This is just a guy who gets deals. I'm like, dude, what? And I was like, I am not at all interested in working with you again. And he's like, well, if it's a payment thing, we can like figure something out.
He's like one of those
Like,
kids
dude,
at the
you just
desk where like
ran
his,
off with my
he's wearing like
money.
his dad's trench coat. He's like, he's Mr. Business.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Well, if it's a payment thing,
It's a
we
payment
can work that
thing.
out.
He's like running his office out of like the school bathroom.
That's pretty awesome.
Sit down, sir.
Be a child on the
God
internet.
damn it. I hate the fucking internet business people. Bunch of scumbags.
Crypto.
Create nothing of value. Just act as gatekeepers to these companies and take a fucking percentage.
Pretty cool business idea.
I will say what's the guy's name? Penguin Zero?
Mm-hmm. Critical.
His agency's pretty good. I've been working with them more and more, and they always pay right on time.
Nice.
They're always like half these agencies, like, I'm pretty sure it's like a 16-year-old with like an epic profile picture because they like type in like lowercase and or like this one guy, dude. Oh my God, this pissed me off so much. I had Dan make a draft of an ad, right?
Right.
And we uploaded it 5 days ago, and I sent it to him because you have to send a draft to these people, get them to approve it, and then you can post the video. Sent it to him 5 days ago. Today I followed up, or no, last night I followed up. I was like, hey man, do you have an update? Is this approved or anything? Today he goes, yeah, it's approved. Okay, I was like, all right, sounds good, man. 2 minutes later, it can go live today, right? And I was like, what are you talking about, dude? You didn't tell me it was approved until today. Like, no, I did. And he's like, oh, we need it today if that's possible. Like, dude, I just posted a video today. You didn't even get back to me for 6 days, and now you're like, it go up today? Like it's the most unprofessional shit ever. But I will say, this other guy through the Criticals agency, he's always like writing me these professional emails. He gives me like a month in advance, pays right on time. So I think I'm gonna just go with
That guy's probably got the
start cutting off these toads.
that critical guy's probably got the money to.
Oh man,
fun.
dude, that's why I'm saying we got to break into this agency game.
That's the thing is I don't really begrudge these kids that much because it sounds like exactly the type of scheme that we would have gotten involved in if we had enough foresight or intelligence.
If we were younger and stupider, yeah. But it's like,
But yeah, we are here. We are now. Our scheme is less of a scam and more of a
less of a scheme, more just
more
like
of
a
cult
business,
of personality. Yeah, we've tricked people into thinking we're entertaining.
Yeah.
There's that. Anyway, it's been 120 minutes. No, 140 minutes of
140 minutes.
just-
I don't know. That's 2.5 hours.
That's like a movie. It's like a Marvel movie worth of Goomba pod. No. I'm
It's been
retarded.
80
Yeah,
minutes.
it's been 80 minutes. Dude, see,
84
this
minutes.
is why I fucking I almost failed high school so bad. Like I was this close for them to just like not even give me a GED. Math
Right.
fucking sucks.
Well, you made it through, dude.
I'm done. That's why I dropped out of college too, because I was enjoying film, but they were like, "You need to start doing English." I was like, "No."
Yeah. No, sir.
Either way, let's wrap this shit up. We gotta go play
Wrap
Fortnite.
this shit up.
Woo!
All right, everybody. Thanks for
Thank
coming.
you.
We'll do some more advice next time when we actually
Little
look
funny
through the best
man.
ones, maybe.
You are so funny. That's what girls talk like to guys who are handsome, not to us.
With their feet swinging.
Yeah. You are
laying on their
so
stomach on the
funny.
bed.
God, I'm gonna kill myself.
On the big
I'm gonna
phone.
I haven't heard that. I haven't heard "you are so funny" in like 10 years. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna do it, dude. Turn this mic off.
You are so funny, dinkbot.
Shut up. Turn this shit off.